people don't leave the LaFontaine Automotive Group. You couldn't offer me $1 million a year, and I'm not joking, to work for another family or another place of business. I'm not going. What they do for every 2,500 family members, you can't put a price tag on that, right? I always tell people, I get to go to work on Monday, and I get to be all in. If you don't start your morning all in, you can't end all in. We got heart and passion and integrity and all the things that you want in a human being. That's who we surround ourselves with here at the store. That's why I love working for this organization. I've been here for just about 18 years, been through the whole gamut of positions here at the dealership, but I'm currently the general manager here at LaFontaine Buick GMC Cadillac in Highland, and I love every second of it. I was 5 when they started this company in 1980 at the Toyota store down in Dearborn, actually. Mike LaFontaine and Maureen LaFontaine started by getting their first store underway with only a few people working at the store at Toyota. Maureen was selling cars, and she was selling cars door to door. And she was one of the top saleswomen in the country at the time. That's where it all started. The growth from there took off to Milford, and it started spreading to the dealership in Highland. Actually, this was Maureen's baby. No matter who you are, this is the place to go to get your car serviced, buy parts, buy new cars, because it's comfortable. When women want to come take their vehicle in to get an oil change and they're going to be here for a half hour, 45 minutes, she wanted them to be comfortable. And boy, did she pull it off. And look what her kids are doing. They're doing exactly what she would have wanted them to do. Family first, faith, family, friends, right? But when at work, it's family first, and they're doing that with every single one of us. That's why we win.
Everyone says we're the family deal, and it's not what you get, it's how you feel. And a lot of people are like, that can't be real. Until you're immersed in our culture, we all truly are a family here, and we love each other. So my favorite thing about working here is I have a second family here. So to have that community and culture where we all look out for each other, we all care about each other, to me, you can't just create that.
I think ultimately what LaFontaine provides is a home. We talk a lot about our family culture here at LaFontaine, right? And it's on our mission statement, on walls and billboards and stuff, but at the end of the day, right, to most people, it's just words and a statement. So after working at the group for now going on 5 years and really feeling and believing our culture, it's almost hard to conceptualize and put it into words, that feeling you get, but it all centers around family.
So to have that support and that family within your job is unheard of, but we also offer 401k options, paid time off. We have Christmas match fund. We are very involved in the community. So we have an entire grassroots department that we have different team members that are involved in different locations. So they are involved in every aspect of it. They're in the chamber events. We're involved in local job fairs, in school career fairs, different community events, because we want to be, giving back as much as they give to us as well. Most of the time when you meet someone and they're like, where do you work? You say LaFontaine. They're like, oh, the family deal. And they know all about that. So a lot of that is from our marketing efforts, but a lot of it is word of mouth and being so active in the community.
And I think also it's a great launching board for your career. Maybe you don't know what you want, right? But you just want to find a company that has great culture and a great reputation in the community, but you don't really know what that role is going to be there. I love that when we get people that come in and say, hey, I have all these attributes, but I don't really know what I want to be. Do I want to work in the office? Do I want to work in sales or service? Do I want to be a sales professional or a service advisor? And they can come in and learn what we do here in our processes at LaFontaine and maybe end up in a career or a division or a department that they never knew about, right? We see that through our internship program.
Just to touch a little bit about all of the career opportunities with LaFontaine, we have so many different departments. The variable or the front side of the house, where new and used car sales, and we also have the fixed side of the house, which is actually the nuts and bolts of the dealership. Your service department, your parts department, and your body shop. For sure, the technicians. Technicians are absolutely priceless. We do these internship programs for technicians where they go through this program, and once they graduate from this program, it's a big dollar value that we hand out to those folks, and we help with the tools that they're gonna need to do their careers with, which is the bigger piece, the most expensive piece, the toolbox and the tools, but also the advisors. The advisors are where the jobs are sold. We also have porters that help us take cars around from the advisors to the technicians when jobs are sold. Everybody thinks car dealerships, think salespeople. There's a lot more people in the car dealership than just salespeople. Office staff upstairs. So we have title clerks, we have billers, we have controllers. We also do an internship program. It is with Northwood University, but there are students that hear about it and we reach out to other universities as well. That is an 8 to 10 week program that they go through, and at the end of that program, they get to go, oh, I'm going to school for automotive, and now I get to narrow down what it is that I want to do. Is it in the office? Is it in sales? Is it in service? Is it in body shop? Is it in our IT department? Is it in marketing? We have our own marketing department. Is it in grassroots? Do they want to steer themselves towards grassroots upon graduation? We have a lot of interns that actually went through the program, and they're aboard with us today. If you walk through this store, almost all of them have been here a decade or longer. I don't know that you can walk into another dealership, maybe in the country, that can say that. Again, I don't know that, but I'm pretty confident. But the growth opportunities of the LaFontaine Automotive Group are endless.
The sky is the limit with growth at LaFontaine. We actually do every single interview talking about this, because we don't want someone to just have a job here. We want them to have their whole career with us and continue and grow and move up. When I started with LaFontaine, I was previously with another dealership selling cars. I wanted to stay in the internet realm of things, so I came over here as a BDC agent and worked my way up from there and became a manager, then a corporate manager. So really the sky's the limit, as I said. We have people that come in and start in a position, they love it, and they say, I want to do this forever. Some people come in and they realize doing one position that, wow, I never knew I would want to go into service or the office. That career path can look very different for many people, but we let people know just right from the start, just communicate that with your managers and we will help move you along, because it's not always a straight path of you go from, technician to this and that. Sometimes it is starting in one department and realizing my love and passion is in something completely different, so we help steer you along that. But really, we have people that started off as a porter and work their way all the way up into running their own dealerships.
And what's great about the growth, and we talk a lot about this, it's not growth to check a box or to show more stats in a column or in Excel spreadsheets. A lot of the growth is really centered on our employees and their personal and professional growth as well too. So when we go in and we're acquiring and adding and growing our network of dealerships and groups, we really look to promote from within.
How do you beat that? You can do everything you can do to tie that, but you can't beat that. So why would you ever work for a company that's not the lead dog if you could, right? So there's so many reasons. Growth opportunity. There's now 34 stores and we're growing.
What we really love when we bring people into the company are people that just have heart and integrity and passion. You don't need all the skills to join LaFontaine, and I think that makes that really fun and unique for people. Because if you have those core attributes, by the way, those are things that we can't train or teach you how to do, right? Can't teach you how to have empathy or to be a good team player. But if you have those attributes and you have a willingness to want to learn and to grow a career, I can't think of a better opportunity for somebody than to look at LaFontaine Automotive Group.
If you go to familydeal.com, you can actually apply right there, and it shows all the different job listings, but you can also email us at recruiting@lafontaine.com, and myself or one of our teammates will reach right back out to you and set up an interview. Oftentimes people applying don't know exactly where they want to be. We've even had people apply that just said, I want to be involved. You guys have such an awesome community and culture. So even if someone has no idea what they want to do, but they want to grow a career somewhere, just reach out to us and we'll set up a time to meet with you.
There are so many things that I absolutely love working about LaFontaine Automotive Group. I could get literally tear up and get emotional thinking about it. I have now some of my best friends work here at LaFontaine Automotive Group, and those are relationships that just started less than 5 years ago. Absolutely love the dynamic being here as part of this growth and being part of that growth as well too. I think that's really cool at LaFontaine is no matter the role you play, everybody plays a really important role. Sometimes the porter plays the most important role at a dealership dealership because they get the first time to interface with that guest walking in, whether that's for sales or service. And the porter may think, I'm just a porter, I move cars and do tasks like that, but they have no idea that that smile in the morning saying welcome to LaFontaine could have made that guest experience. And that comes to our cafe staff, our runners, our drivers, the office staff. Everybody really plays a role in the greater goal and the greater vision that we have for growth. Everybody buys into that as well too, and knows that each role plays a bigger picture part of how we're going to get to that vision of continued growth, not only here in the state of Michigan, but most likely beyond that as well in the future.